I remember when I was a youngin', the video game Splinter Cell had kids going crazy at school. I came from uptown, way uptown. I came from uptown, way uptown. I came from uptown, way. Ayy. So I checked out Tom Clancy's Without Remorse. I'm pretty sure everyone has at least played the video game or heard of the books by Tom Clancy. The film was directed by Stefano Sollima. Without Remorse is based on Tom Clancy's 1993 novel that has the exact same name. It's about the origin story of John Kelly, a Navy SEAL who exposes a conspiracy to start a war between the United States and Russia that involved the CIA. After an extraction mission in Syria, John's team and family are killed by Russians led by a man named Viktor Rykov. This movie is a story about revenge, and John goes on a wild, bloody adventure to get his. Even though he barely survived the home invasion that led to his wife's death, he tracks down and interrogates the corrupt Russian diplomat who issued the passports to the Russian assassins. But he gets arrested after taking him out. But the CIA decide to release him temporarily so he can help them track down Rykov. After John and his team track down Rykov, he reveals that he works for the CIA. And at that point, John realizes that the hit on his fam had to have come from the CIA. And the man who was calling the shots from behind the scenes was Secretary Clay, who had a twisted plan to start beef with the Russians in an attempt to start a war. Clay said that the Russians were the Americans' greatest threat during the Cold War, and wars boost the economy through spending and production. He was hoping that fear and tension with Russia would unify the United States and get people to stop fighting each other and focus on their common enemy. His plan was to have Viktor Rykov lure John and his team to Russia, where Rykov would later kill himself using a suicide bomb vest after framing John and his team for shooting at Russian police. The Russians would see it as an act of war if American soldiers were found to be behind the shooting of their officers. But as we've seen in the film, John took care of all that and left Secretary Clay swimming with the fishes. At the end of the film, John Kelly gets the unoriginal new name, John Clark, and IDs issued by the CIA. John Kelly was officially listed as killed in action in Russia, so now he has a second chance at life as John Clark, a CIA Black Ops agent working behind the scenes. After some short credits, there's a scene that takes place a year later where John congratulates Robert Ritter on his promotion to CIA director. And he tells him about his idea he wants to present to the president that would stop anyone from repeating Secretary Clay's actions. John wants to create a multinational counter-terrorist team made up of US, UK, and hand-selected NATO personnel with full support of the National Intelligence Services. And he wants to be the head honcho. And he's calling the team Rainbow for personal reasons. If you're a fan of the film, look out for the sequel where John is the head of a badass team of elites that take down terrorists. If the sequel follows Tom Clancy's book, Rainbow Six, then the team will be led by John and his 6 executives who have 2 teams that they can send out on missions. On the Rainbow Squad, they got elite soldiers from NATO countries that include a psychologist as well as intelligence and tech experts. So they're ready for whatever. In the book, John takes down the Horizon Corporation, a group of terrorists planning on wiping out the human race by infecting everyone with a deadly virus called the Shiva virus, which was created to be a leveled up version of the Ebola virus. Their plan is to release their bioweapon at the Olympic Games because people from countries all over the globe will be there. So infecting them would make sure the virus goes global and would kill millions. Population control is a scary thing, and looking into what Rainbow Six is about makes me not even want to take a COVID shot. Phase 2 of their evil plan is to snake survivors by distributing a fake vaccine that would contain the virus itself, which would kill even more people. Only a chosen few people handpicked by the Horizon Corporation would be given the real vaccine and allowed to live. Michael B. Jordan is set to come back as John Clark, so I'm looking for it. Not only did he kill mad people in this film, but he also killed his role. He was able to show his versatility. He played a loving husband and a savage killing machine. He had all his emotions on full display after his wife was murdered, so watching him get his revenge was satisfying. I seen that this film is getting a lot of mixed reviews, and I honestly don't know why. I think people are just hating because this film was action-packed and had a lot of wild scenes, like that scene where he interrogated that dude in the burning car, and that plane crash scene was hella realistic and suspenseful. This film's story was cool. It played out like an adventure and modern war film all in one. All the characters played their roles well, and the shootouts and hand-to-hand combat scenes were on point. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it 4 mics. Let me know what y'all thought about Tom Clancy's Without Remorse in the comments below. It's absolutely free for y'all to support the channel. It doesn't cost y'all a dime to hit that like and that subscribe button. So make sure y'all do that. And I'm gonna get up with y'all in the next video, alright? Holla at me. I came from uptown, way uptown. I came from uptown, way uptown. I came from uptown, way